don't touch your side anymore, but I don't sleep in mine. There's a space between the sheets, it feels like frozen time. Your pillow still dips like before, like you just stepped away. I lie there staring at the dark where your shadow used to stay. I try to move your things, but my hand just wouldn't let. It's easier to pretend you're coming back again. I still sleep on your side of the bed, where your heartbeat lived in my head, where your arms used to pull me close. Now it's just the ghost I hold. And I know I should let it change, but I'm stuck in yesterday, trying to keep what we used to be. I still sleep on your side of me. I fold myself into your place, like I might feel you there, but the warmth doesn't answer back, it just disappears in air. You used to breathe into my neck, like you needed me to stay. Now I'm breathing all alone, through the silence you left behind me. I know you're not coming home, but I don't know where to go. And anytime I'm you, still feels like it's you. Still sleep on your side of the bed, where your heartbeat lived in my head, where your arms used to pull me close. Now it's just the ghost I hold. And I know I should let it change, but I'm stuck in yesterday, trying to keep what we used to be. I still sleep on your side of me. If I move over, will it fade, or will I feel you anyway? Am I holding on to pain, or just trying to feel your name? I still sleep on your side of the bed, even knowing everything's dead. And I break on the highest line, trying to make your space feel mine. But no matter how I try, you're just a memory I can't deny. And I don't know how to set me free when I still sleep on your side of me. I still sleep where you used to be. You never show me all at once, just fragments in between your moves. A softer voice at 2 a.m., then distance I could never move. I memorize your shifting tones, the way your silence felt like blame. I built a version I could hold and call that love instead of pain. I kept collecting parts you let me see, and stitched them into someone who would love me. I learned you in pieces and loved every part like it stayed the same. But you were already leaving while I was still learning your name. Now I'm left with the feeling of something I can't rearrange. I learned you in pieces, and none of them stay. You kissed me like a memory, like something you were letting go. I felt it in the way you held just long enough to not say no. I traced the outline of your heart, but you kept moving out of reach. And every almost that you gave was more than anything you teach. You let me fall for what you couldn't be, and I kept hoping you'd complete me. I learned you in pieces and loved every part like it stayed the same. But you were already leaving while I was still learning your name. Now I'm left with the feeling of something I can't rearrange. I learned you in pieces, and none of them stay. Which part of you was ever mine, or did I dream you into something real? I held the spaces in between, and now they're all I feel. I learned you in pieces, and I gave them a place in my life. Now they're cutting me deeper. Every memory feels like a lie. I try to put you together, but you don't look right in my mind. I learned you in pieces and lost you in time. And I'm still holding the fragments, like someday they'll make you mine again. Yeah. There's a side of the bed I don't touch, like it still belongs to us. I fold myself into the edge where your warmth hasn't left just yet. Your shadow lingers in the hall, in the quiet after it all. Every room still holds your shape, like you never walked away. I try to breathe you out, but you're under my skin somehow, and I don't know how to be whole when half of me won't let go. Half of me stay where you were, and every word I never heard, and every look you couldn't fake, and every promise we couldn't make. And I'm walking around like I'm fine, but I left pieces of me behind, with you still in their place. Half of me stayed. I catch myself turning to speak, like you're still right next to me, but it's just the echo again, filling spaces you used to mend. I wear your silence like a scar. It shows me exactly where you are, somewhere I can't follow through, but I still belong to you. You didn't take everything, but enough to make me incomplete. And now I'm learning to live with what you didn't give. Half of me take all the meaning the moment you said goodbye. Half of me stayed in your arms even after you let me fall apart, and I scream on the highest line trying to make what's left feel alive. But I'm split in the space you made between the love and the fate, and I don't know how to escape when half of me stays. Half of me stay. And I don't know who's left. I still sleep on your side of the bed, like it might keep your shape intact. There's a dent in the silence you left, and it never quite settles back. I say your name just to hear it exist in a room that won't answer me. I'm learning how quiet love gets when it dies without warning. You slipped out between my breaths like I wouldn't notice it. I watched you leave without turning around, like I was already gone. Like all of the nights we held on to meant nothing to you all along. And I stayed right there, falling apart where you said you'd always be. I watched you leave and take all of me. Your jacket still hangs by the door, like it's waiting for you to come home. I don't move it, I can't anymore. It's the closest I get to not being alone. You used to reach for my hand in your sleep. Now I reach into empty space. I replay every word that we said, trying to find where you changed. Was it hiding in your eyes while I was still calling them mine? I watched you leave without turning around, like I was already gone. Like all of the nights we held on to meant nothing to you all along. And I stayed right there, falling apart where you said you'd always be. I watched you leave and take all of me. Did you feel it fade or just let go? Was I the last to know? I'm still standing in the afterglow of something you outgrew. And lose all of me. Your side of the bed still cold tonight, but I'm the one who froze. slam the door or scream. No shattered glass, no in between. Just quiet words that didn't land, slipping slowly through our hands. You looked at me like I was known, but not like somewhere you call home. And I felt it in the space. Our love can fade without a trace. No final fight, no last goodbye, just something dimming in your eyes. And I was still holding on to something already gone. So goodbye, loud heartbreaking. Every silence I'm still taking. You walked out without a sound, but I hear it all around. And my chest won't let me breathe from everything you didn't leave. Now I'm drowning in the part where you whispered goodbye, but my heart screamed hard. We still move like we were close, but I felt it in you the most. Every touch was slightly less, every moment more distant. I try to fill a growing space with words you wouldn't say. Silence only echo back the love we couldn't say. You didn't have to run, you just slowly came undone. And I was left right there, still reaching through the air. Soft goodbye, loud heartbreaking. Every silence I'm still taking. You walked out without a sound, but I hear it all around. And my chest won't let me breathe from everything you think you didn't leave. Now I'm drowning in the part where you whispered goodbye, but my heart screamed hard. Did you feel it fading too? Or was it only me and you in two different endings, standing in the same room? Soft goodbye, loud heartbreaking. Now there's nothing left worth saving. And I scream on the highest line, but you're already out of time. Still I hear you in the dark, like a ghost inside my heart. And I'm trapped in who we are, quieted in with a loud heart. Soft goodbye, soft goodbye, soft goodbye, loud heart, still breaking. I still fold your t-shirt in my sleep, like you're coming home to wear it. And I keep your side of the bed untouched, like the silence might repair it. Your glass is where you left it last, lipstick stain I never made. I replay the way you closed the door, like a line I couldn't change. I didn't hear the ending when it started. You were drifting while I held you like a promise. The silence you left behind is louder than your voice ever was. It echoes through every night and fills up the space we call love. I scream but it stays inside, like I'm scared it'll prove you're gone. The silence you left behind is where I'm still holding on. I still check my phone at 2 a.m. Like your name, I light the darkness. And I trace the ghost of your fingertips, like they're hiding in my heartbeat. Your shadow lingers in the hall. Every step sounds just like you. I'm living in the aftershock of a love I thought was true. You let go without a warning, I could follow. Now I'm learning how to breathe inside the hollow. The silence you left behind is louder than your voice ever was. It echoes through every night and fills up the space we call love. I scream but it stays inside, like I'm scared it'll prove you're gone. The silence you left behind is where I'm still holding on. Did you mean it when you said forever, or was I just somewhere you rested? I hear you in every quiet moment, and I hate that I still let it. The silence you left behind is breaking me softer each time. It lives in the cracks of my mind. It rewrites the end of our lines. I reach but there's nothing to find, just the ghost of your hands in mine. The silence you left behind still tells me you were once mine. And if you ever hear this quiet, it's me still loving you inside it. The clock hit 2, I stayed awake, watching shadows shift and break. Your name lit up inside my mind, but not my phone this time. I told myself you needed space, that love just moves at different paces. But silence has a different weight when it comes this late. I check the door like you might come, even though I knew you wouldn't. And every second stretched so wide with nothing on your side. The night you didn't call my name, something in me changed. I felt it break without a sound, like love just slipping underground. And I tried to hold on through the dark, but you were already far. Now I replay that empty blue, the night you didn't call. I wore the shirt you used to like, just in case you changed your mind. But hours turned to something cold, and I felt it in my bones. You used to say you couldn't sleep without hearing from me, but now I'm staring at a screen that doesn't know me. I whispered maybe tomorrow, but tomorrow came like sorrow. And I knew before the light you let go that night. before that night took me. The night you didn't call my name was the moment love turned strange. Now every silence feels the same, like I'm the only one in pain. And I scream on the highest note through the words you never spoke, but all I ever knew was you. The night you didn't call, the night you didn't call, I stopped hearing us. You kept saying my name out loud, like it hurt your mouth somehow. Conversations turn into space. I watch distance take your place. Your jacket's still on my chair, like you might come back for it there. But I think we both know the truth. You already left that room, you faded out so slow. I didn't feel you go home. Now I'm holding what's gone, like it's still holding on. Your silence stayed longer than you, echoing everything we used to do. In every corner, every light, you're still the ghost in my night. And I scream, but it don't translate to a heart that chose to drift away. Now I'm here with nothing but truth. Your silence stayed longer than you. I scroll through words we used to send, trying to find where it been, where the love you lost is sound, where we stopped turning around. You held me like I was yours, but not like you did before. And I felt it in your touch. You were already giving up. You didn't shatter my heart, just pulled it quietly apart. And I'm left in between what we were and what you mean. Your silence stayed longer than you, echoing everything we used to do. In every corner, every light, you're still the ghost in my night. And I scream, but it don't translate to a heart that chose to drift away. Now I'm here with nothing but truth. Your silence stayed longer than you. I hear you in the pauses between what I can't say. You left me with your quiet, and it never fades away. Your silence stayed longer than you, louder than every I love you. Now it follows me everywhere, in every breath and every prayer. And I break on the highest note, trying to sing what you never wrote, but it's all I heard your laugh in passing in a crowded, noisy room, and for a second I was certain that I turned and found you. But it was someone else entirely, with a voice that felt the same. And suddenly the silence started whispering your name. I didn't think I'd feel it after all this time, but I did. I heard you in someone else, and it broke me all again. Like every piece of what we were came rushing back within. Every memory we held came flooding over me, and I was right back where you left, trying to breathe. She smiled like you used to, before things fell apart, before the quiet distance took over your heart. I stood there frozen in it, like time refused to move, caught between a stranger's face and everything I knew. If I had turned around, would you have been there too? It's not you, not you. I heard you in someone else, in the smallest sound, in the way her voice carried, in the way it broke me down. Every promise that we made echoed endlessly, and I was right back where you left, remembering. Maybe I'm still holding on to pieces of your voice. Maybe every echo now feels like it's your choice. But every midnight memory still pulls me back to see the sound of you and me. I heard you in someone else, and I couldn't let it go. Like hearing what I lost in a voice I used to know. Every tear I try to hide still falls so endlessly. Why did it sound like you? When I know you're gone. Morning light fills the room, but the echo still remains, because sometimes love doesn't leave in silence. It lingers in familiar sounds. I stopped asking questions. I already knew the truth. Stop reaching for your hand when it wouldn't reach me too. I learned to read the silence between the words you gave. And slowly I accepted what I couldn't make you breath in moments I used to fight to keep. Not anymore. I learned to lose you quietly without making a sound, without begging you to stay or turning it around. Every moment we were holding started fading endlessly, and I let you drift away without stopping me. I smiled through the distance, pretended I was fine, while something deep inside me was saying you weren't mine. I stopped trying to fix it and stopped chasing what was gone, because love shouldn't feel like you're holding on alone. If I had fought harder, would it change the end? No, no. I learned to lose you quietly before you said goodbye, before the final moment, before the reason why every promise that we made fell quietly apart, and I let go of you with a breaking heart. Oh, maybe someone else will try to hold you like I did. Maybe she won't notice the way your love can slip, but every midnight memory still pulls me back to see the girl who let you leave. I learned to lose you quietly. That's what saved me most. Not holding on to something that was already a ghost. Every tear I try to hide still falls so endlessly. How it broke even when it broke me. Morning light fills the room, but the calm still feels unreal, because sometimes the strongest thing you do is learning how to let go in silence. You didn't leave all at once, you faded out of reach, still standing right beside me, but gone in ways I couldn't see. I kept talking like before, like nothing had changed, while you were somewhere distant and I was still the same. I held on to the version of you that used to stay, but you went away. I stayed after you left me, days I couldn't ignore, like loving me was something you didn't need anymore. Try to fill the silence with everything I had, but love can't be carried by just one heart that's sad. If I had walked away, would you have noticed me? Stay, I stayed after you left me, without a clear goodbye, without a final moment to ask the reason why. Every promise that we made fell quietly apart, and I was still believing with a breaking heart. Maybe someone else will be the one you choose to keep. Maybe she won't stay in something half asleep, but every midnight memory still pulls me back to see the girl who stayed too long. I stayed after you left me, that's what broke me most. Not losing your presence, but loving like a ghost. Every tear I try to hide still falls so endlessly. Why did I stay when you were already gone? Morning light fills the room, but the truth won't let me hide, because sometimes the deepest heartbreak is staying after they've already left. You spoke about forever, like it was something near, but never like I was the one who'd still be standing here. I built a life around you and everything you said, but now I see I was just a chapter you outread. I thought I was your story, your final place to land, but I wasn't. I was never your ending, never your last page, just someone in your story you slowly turned away. Every moment we were building started fading endlessly, and I was still believing you were meant for me. You looked at me like comfort, but never like your home. Like I was just a place you'd stay before you moved along. I held held on to your promises like they were set in stone. But now I see you never meant to make me your own. If I had known the truth, would I have stayed this long? Don't go, don't go. That was never your ending. Without a clear goodbye, without a final moment to ask the reason why every promise that we made fell quietly apart, and I was still believing. With a breaking heart, maybe someone else will be the one you choose to keep. Maybe she'll be everything you couldn't be for me. But every midnight memory still pulls me back to see the girl you didn't choose. I was never your ending. That's what hurts the most. Not losing all your presents, but losing what I hoped. Every tear I try to hide still falls so endlessly. How wasn't I enough to be your last forever? Morning light fills the room, but the truth won't let me rest. Because sometimes love feels like forever, but you were never the end of me. It wasn't loud or sudden, no breaking point in sight. Just something in your silence that didn't wanna fight. You sat across the table, but didn't meet my eyes. Like something in your heart had already said goodbye. I tried to start a conversation, you let it fall away. You didn't stay. It was the night you stopped trying that I felt it in, not in words or anger, but in how you didn't bend. Every moment we were holding started fading endlessly, and I was still reaching out while you were leaving me. You didn't ask the questions you used to always ask, like knowing how I felt had become a thing of the past. I searched your face for something that could bring you back, but all I saw was distance and everything you lacked. If I had said don't go, would it have changed your mind? Stay, just try. It was the night you stopped trying, without a single fight, without a final effort to make anything right. Every promise that we made fell quietly apart, and I was still believing with a Maybe she won't notice when you're no longer there, but every midnight memory still pulls me back to see the night you gave up on me. It was the night you stopped trying that broke me in two. Not losing your presence, but losing what we knew. Every tear I try to hide still falls so endlessly. Why didn't you try when I was still fighting for you? Morning light fills the room, but the truth won't go away, because sometimes love doesn't end in one moment, it ends. When one stops trying. There's a quiet in the morning that wasn't there before, an empty kind of silence echoing through the door. Your shadow used to linger in everything I'd see. Now all that's left is absence, where you used to be. I try to fill the spaces, but they don't feel the same. Still your name is the space you left in me that I can't replace. Not your voice, not your touch, just the emptiness you made. Every part of who I am feels it endlessly, like a piece of me is missing. I walk through all the places, but they don't feel like mine. Like everything we built together got lost in time. I thought I'd heal with distance, that I'd learn to be okay, but your absence keeps on but the emptiness remains, because sometimes love doesn't just leave, it leaves a space behind. I don't miss who you are now, I barely know that face, but I miss the way you held me, like I was your safe place. You used to look right through me, like I was all you'd see. Now there's something unfamiliar in your memory of me. I keep holding on to pieces of who you used to be. Come back to me. It's the version of you I miss, the one who stayed, who cared, the one who made me feel like I was always there. Every moment we were building lives inside of me, and I'm still loving someone you used to be. Your voice still sounds the same, but the meaning's not as deep. Like the person I remember isn't yours to keep. I try to find you in it, in the way you say my name, but all I hear between it is everything that changed. If I could go back then, would you still be mine? Stay, don't change. It's the version of you I miss, not the one you've become, not the quiet distance, or the way you've moved on. Every promise that we made fell quietly apart, and I'm still holding on to your past in my heart. Maybe someone else will love the person you are now. Maybe she will wonder where the old you went somehow. But every midnight memory still pulls me back to see the you who loved me. It's the version of you I miss. That's what hurts the most, not losing who you are, but losing who you were. Every tear I try to hide still falls so endlessly. Why did you change on me when I still loved you? Morning light fills the room, but the feeling doesn't shift, 'cause sometimes you don't miss the person, you miss who they were. I smile through every silence, like everything was fine, while something deep inside me was breaking over time. You never saw the cracks form behind my quiet face. I learned how to fall apart without But you didn't notice me breaking right in front of you while I was slowly falling, trying to hold on to you. Every moment we were building started fading endlessly, and I was falling to pieces while you were losing me. I've spoken softer sentences, hoping you would hear, but even all my silence was louder than your care. I gave you every signal, every unspoken plea, but you were somewhere distant, not seeing me. If I had cried out loud, would you have stayed with me? See me, see me. You didn't notice me breaking without a single sign, without stopping the moment. You let me fall behind. Every promise that we made fell quietly apart, and I was still believing with a breaking heart. Maybe someone else will see the things you couldn't find. Maybe she won't hide her pain the way I hid mine, but every midnight memory still pulls me back to see the girl you couldn't see. You didn't notice me breaking. That's what hurts the most, not losing all your presence, but loving like a ghost. Every tear I try to hide still falls so endlessly. Why didn't you see me when I was falling apart? Morning light fills the room, but the truth won't disappear, because sometimes the deepest pain is being broken and unseen. It started in the small thing you thought I wouldn't see. The way your voice got distant when you were next to me. You stopped asking questions like you already knew that the answers wouldn't bring you back to loving me like you used to. I try to hold the feeling before it slipped away. Don't change. You love me less each day. I felt it in your touch, in the way you held me like it didn't mean as much. Every moment we were building started fading endlessly, and I was still holding you were losing me. You smiled like you were trying to remember how it felt, but something in your heart was somewhere else. I replay every second, trying to understand how something once so certain could slip right through my hands. If I had seen it sooner, could I have made you stay? Stay, don't fade. You love me less each day, without a single word, without a clear confession, just a feeling that I heard. Every promise that we made fell quietly apart, and I was still believing. With a breaking heart, maybe someone else will meet the version you became. Maybe she won't feel this slow and silent change, but every midnight memory still shows me what I see. The love that left me. You love me less each day, that's what broke me most. Not a sudden ending, but becoming just a ghost. Every tear I try to hide still falls so endlessly. Why did you love me less when I loved you the same? When light fills the room, but the truth won't go away, because sometimes love doesn't end in one moment, it fades day by day. I stayed the same beside you, while something in you changed. You still said all the right words, but they didn't feel the same. I held on to the feeling like it could still be true, but I was loving yesterday while you outgrew. I tried to match your distance, but I couldn't pull away. I stayed. Your love faded first before mine could even bend, before I could prepare for the quiet kind of end. Every moment we were holding started fading endlessly, and I was still holding on while you were leaving me. faded first, that's what broke me most. Not losing all your presence, but loving like a ghost. Every tear I try to hide still falls so endlessly. Why did you fade first? When I was still here, morning light fills the room, but the truth won't disappear. Because sometimes love doesn't end together. One heart leaves first. I traced your name in the foghorn glass, watched it fade like it always does. There's a silence where your laugh should be. Now it's just the echo touching me. I kept your shirt by the side of the bed, still smells like things we never said. I thought love stayed if you held it tight, but you slipped through me overnight. You didn't leave with a sound, just slowly stopped turning around. And I'm still here where you were, talking away like it's you. I learned you late, too late to forget. Every piece of you I still protect. You're not here, but you're everywhere. In the way I breathe, in the empty chair. And I hate how my heart still waits till I can walk back through that space. But you won't, and I can't undo learning how to love someone like you. You used to reach for me in your sleep. Now I wake up to something incomplete. There's a cold in the middle of me, where your hands used to steady me. I replay nights you held me close, trying to find where I lost you most. Was it something I didn't say, or did you just fade away? You didn't break me in two, just slowly erase what we knew. And now I'm still calling your name, hoping it sounds the same. I learned you late, too late to forget. Every piece of you I still protect. You're not here, but you're everywhere. In the way I breathe, in the empty chair. And I hate how my heart still waits till I can walk back through that space. But you won't, and I can't undo learning how to love someone like you. I hear you in the quiet, and every midnight thought you're gone, but you're still everything. I never unlearned your touch. I learned you late, now I can't replace all the love still written on my face. You're not mine, but you're all I see in every version of what could be. And I break on the highest note, trying to say what I still don't know. How to lose what I held so true, and I only ever had you. I learned you late, and I'm still learning how to lose you. Ooh. like it used to be yours, but something in it felt unsure, like you were reading from a line you stopped believing over time. Your hands still rested on my waist, but didn't feel like they would stay. I noticed it before you spoke, love thinning out in every note. You held me like you cared, but not like you were there. And I was trying not to see you already leaving me. You love me in past tense, and every touch that felt less intense, and every word that lost its way, and every second you hesitated, and I was holding on too tight to something already out of sight. Now I replay what we went through. You love me like you used to. We used to set us like it was real, but something in you wouldn't feel. You kissed me like a memory, not like a future you could see. I tried to fix what I could sense, but you were already somewhere else, and I was begging silently for you to come back to me. You didn't shatter the truth, just slowly stopped choosing me too, and I was left in between what we were and what you mean. You love me in past tense, and every touch that felt less intense, and every word that lost its way, and every second you hesitated, and I was holding on too tight to something already out of sight. Now I replay what we went through. You love me like you used to. Was it fading while I stayed? Did you feel it slip away? Or did you know before I knew you were already through? You love me in past tense, now I'm stuck in what it meant. Every memory is different now, like I'm reading us but don't know how to forget the way you said my name before it started to change, and I break on the truth I grew into. You love me like you used to, like you used to, and I'm still there. And I'm still there.